Hey there! This video is titled, should you have the sugar? Should you have the cheat meal? Should you have the however you're contemplating disrespecting yourself? Should you have the, we're going to talk about it. My name is Yusuf. I will be your personal trainer today. As you can see here, this is an AI hologram of a fucking Greek god, right? I was actually a fat bitch once in my life, and that's a little misleading because I was really fit and I was, kind of like accidentally fit. I was one of those skinny kids who didn't like to eat, but I would eat shit. And then I got into the gym and I kind of had this like half physique, and then I got really fat because I started making a lot of money, and I started drinking all the time. Then I started eating a lot of bullshit. First meal would be frozen pizza, then my body would retain alcohol. Crazy how that works. And then I was like, I guess I'm getting older, and I got really fat. And then I was like, wait a second, I just don't know how to eat and how to train. That's what I know now. Hello, I am Yusuf. I am your trainer today. I am ripped, and I'm going to show you how to navigate when your bitch-ass self starts telling you, I think I want to eat some bullshit, okay? So I had this post today. You might have found this video from this post. And I made a TikTok, and I said, so I got a text last night from this very high body fat individual. Buddy's pushing like 250 something. And I'm like, I got a text from a high body fat individual, and he's like, should I have ice cream? Or can I have ice cream? Or whatever. And I'm like, we haven't even been at this like a week. And like, I thought I have done all of the work to educate you and all my clients on how to eat and what food is, that this wouldn't happen. But you know what? Humans are still emotional creatures, and we need to breathe sometimes, and we just need to take the next best step. That's what this video is going to show you how to do. And I have a formula that is going to educate you and help you kind of point yourself in the right direction, tactically speaking and emotionally and logically, in making that decision for yourself, if that's appropriate or not. And for a lot of you, most of you motherfuckers aren't going to like this shit. Most of you. That's a fact. How do I know that? Because, well, I think it goes against the grain as to what's polite. And none of this is going to be encouraging dysfunctional relationships with eating. None of this is going to be encouraging unrealistic body expectations. I just want you to feel good. And there's a lot of people right now who feel like shit and are lying about it, making the problem worse. High body fat is not taboo. People who think high body fat is taboo are the problem, because what they're saying is they can't help it. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Yes, they can, and they want to. Oh, that's just mean. No, bitch, because you think it means something mean. It's just a fact they're high body fat. And there's nothing wrong with that. We just have narratives with it on what that means. And it's a touchy subject. He doesn't like when we talk about his weight. If fucking words hurts you, pussy. Fucking natural selection. Let that shit go to the wayside. Out of here. You're choosing to disrespect your eyes and fucking reality at that point. So anyway, here's a healthy method of eating and a healthy method of understanding food and how to navigate the stuff. So I have rule number 1 here. This is possibly the most important, but it's supported by my second rule. And should I have the sugar? Should I have the sweet? Should I have the fucking trash ass fucking food? First of all, most people don't even realize they want these things because they're saying, whoa, might get taboo, might get upset. Most people say they want these things because they want to be happy, right? If I eat that food, I'm going to be happy. If I eat this food, I'm going to feel better. And what you're sort of quietly saying is you're not happy right now. Food is a great mood booster. Food is it's literally a mood enhancer. And a lot of people don't realize that they're wanting food out of an emotional need as opposed to a logical need. Most people have that relationship with food. There's nothing wrong with it. You just need to make yourself aware of it. So the first rule, and this has a couple of parts to it, But the first real rule I have is called be fucking for real right now. Most people are lying. How are you going to solve the problem if you're still fucking lying about it? Just say, like, should I have the, I really want, I need to have the ice cream. So this is what the guy said. The guy's like, you know, this high body fat individual is like, what do you think I should do? Should I have ice cream or should I not? Because I don't want to not have ice cream. I want to have ice cream. Which is like, if you hear how I'm even saying this, you should be a little insulted at the fact that you fucking said that to yourself and about yourself. I think I need to have the ice cream. That's how you sound. You're saying the exact same words. I'm just saying it in a tone that really reflects what the fuck I hear. I just need ice cream. You fat bitch. Oh my God, that's disgusting. Anyway, so he's like, well, I just need the ice cream. And so that's not really what he said, but it is what he said. He's like, well, what do you think I should do? Some trainers say, don't cut things out. And some trainers say, cut things out. And I go, what do you want to do, man? Like, what do you want to cut the food out? Like, I was like, what do you want me to say? And he goes, well, some trainers say this, but here's where I'm at my calories. My calories means I have 200 remaining, I have 300 remaining. I kind of want to fit some ice cream in. And I'm like, okay. We are veering away from rule number 1, which is we're not being fucking for real right now. And why we're not being fucking for real right now is being fucking for real right now has a couple of parts to it. It is, number 1, being objective about where you are in your current health, your body fat percentage. Men, if you are over 25% body fat percentage, you should be focused on going fucking down. This is not even taboo. This is just basic health and common sense. I repeat, this is not taboo. This is basic health and common sense. If you are 25% higher or in body fat, go the fuck down. You have higher estrogen. You have higher likelihood of heart disease. You have higher risk of anything that's going to fucking end your life earlier. Is this even a discussion? Do you even have to... God. Okay, number 1 is body fat percentage. Women, look, you're a little bit softer. I'm not going to go that hard on you bitches, ladies. I'm not going to go that hard. Women, you should try your absolute best to lower your body fat percentage so long as you feel like it's conducive of a healthier lifestyle for you. And women are much gentler creatures. We should be a lot nicer to them. Yeah, but men, what the fuck are you doing? Get down in body fat, fat ass. Anyway, so be fucking for real about your body fat percentage, number 1. If you are high body fat, I'm going to give you the answer right now. You can end the video, bitch. The answer is fucking no. Should I have the bullshit if you are high body fat? Fucking end it. No. Go to bed, drink some water. Good night. I'm just joking. I'm going to give you some tools and tactics to help you with this shit, fatty. God. So if you're high body fat, how about drink some water? How about fuck up on some blueberries? How about eat a whole bowl of Greek yogurt with some protein powder? How about, and I'm going to get to an actual part of this that helps you support this completely and you fully understand how to have some nuts behind some of your choices that you make as a fucking adult about what you're eating. But so the first thing is, are you high body fat? No. Now, I'm not trying to say, this wouldn't complete the picture if we just say, hey, fatties, put down the sugar. That would probably fucking help, but the second part's actually the part that's going to help the most. And this doesn't mean that low body fat individuals should say yes, and if you're low body fat, you would say yes. What it really means is you have a little bit more breathing room of you have a little bit more breathing room of an understanding of how this might impact your health. If you're high body fat, you probably got high body fat by not having the second step in place, which is kind of 2 parts. I might have to make it 2 and 3. But it is knowing what food is. And I'm going to get to this second one I'm going to get to this third one a little bit later, but check this out. If once you've located where you are in your body, in your health, The next step is knowing what food is. So obviously the thing that is the elephant in the room besides these high body fat individuals, the elephant in the room really is, what is the shit you're about to indulge in? Because that is the matter of fact. That is the science. That is the stuff that actually matters. And I'm going to help you make that decision. So knowing what food is, I'm going to start with a thinking exercise for you. You could be small and participate in this. You could be big and participate in this. You could be low body fat, participate in this. You could be high body fat and participate in this. Either way, you can participate, all right? Thought exercise. If I am an alien and I come from outer space and I come here and I'm talking to you, you listening to this, you right now, and I go, hey, Earthling, what is food? What is food? Most of you, objectively, are going to go, I think it's what you put in your mouth and eat. And in some realm of low standards, that would be correct. But I would have to, what I didn't tell you is that in this thinking exercise, if you're wrong, you get ended. Alien gun to your head. Because I had a truth detector in me that says wrong. And what most people don't realize is that they're actually wrong about what food is. And that's the start of all of this problem, is you don't even know what food is. I, the oh-so-intelligent alien, understand it is what the planet that you come from gave you. Food, you see, now this might be a little bit of an idealistic spiritual take on it, but food is actually a medium of love, of energy from the planet to you. The food is made and provided to you, you little nutling of the earth, you little seedling of the earth. It is made and given to you. I'm talking whole foods, motherfucker. I'm talking whole foods. Food is stuff that the planet gave you. The mistake that you made in your answer, more than likely, when talking to the all ripped, was the fact that you thought food is anything you put in your fucking mouth. Now, unfortunately, you might believe and think that, but what you don't realize is you're actually unknowingly consuming pseudo food that is void of life and micronutrients and minerals and vitamins and things that actually feed your body, your heart, your soul, your organs, your veins, your muscles, everything. What you don't realize is that you actually know food, and it's not your fault, you actually know food as what thy industrial person has given you. And so this turn from earth to man, what you think is food is man-made food. You forgot where any of this shit came from to begin with. And what we don't realize is we seek for a lot of our solutions to our problems coming from these same motherfuckers. This is where you have to use your own internal thought process and your own discernment to be able to tell who's here to help you and who's not. But you want to know the first person who I would never question? I wouldn't question motherfucking nature. She tends to have a hard bitch slap to anyone who disagrees with her. So consider this. Food is actually what the planet provided you, and it is going to be whole foods, okay? How cool is that? Whole foods. That's what the planet provides you. That's what food is. What most people think food is Pop-Tarts. You're telling me Pop-Tarts is food? In some degree, yes, but the quantity of food, I think food might even be on a not so much a obvious hard it is or isn't, but food may even damn well exist on a continuum that is to what extent is it food and is it full of energy and nutrients? This is where the term nutrient density comes in and plugs into your brain and go, what foods am I about to eat are the most nutrient dense? Listen, you fat bitch. You might even realize right now, and if you haven't, I'm going to give you probably one of the most major points in this entire video right now, is that you can eat, bro. You can eat. You can eat good stuff. Just make it this. Just make it that. Where you fuck up is you go to eating pseudo food and non-food as food for you to consider food and go, this is me poking my belly out. This is me, I'm having all the food. But really, you're just You're just masturbating in your head as to what you think food is. You're not even eating real food. You're just like, I'm happy now. And then you feel like shit. And look, I'm not saying all processed foods are demonized, but this is going to solve most people's problems right now. Right. So we got whole food. Now you know where you are on the body fat scale. Now you know what food is, right? And to what extent food is food, nutrient density, etc. If you want to go a little bit deeper down the rabbit hole into food education and food information, the next most important categories within food would be protein, carbohydrates, vegetables, and fats. Okay, and then maybe even calories if you want to go there. But that's what food is. That's for the most part. Calories, I think, is last because non-nutrient dense food can still have calories, and it's misleading because it's not on an equal playing field. It's not the ideal metric to be measuring food on. Your ideal metric on food is to what extent it is nutrient dense, not as to what the calories are. That's why as soon as the guy started saying, I want to fit in my calories, but ice cream, I'm like, bitch, no the fuck you don't, because it's not even nutrient dense. It's not even real fucking food. You want to try and put in your fucking fat ass. What you need is real food. I told him, I said, you should seek for protein. I said, if I were you, I would seek for protein because that's productive and I burn more calories eating it. It's not going to stick to my belly, and have fruit. I fucked off on 1 pound of cherries, 1 pound of blueberries, half a pound of strawberries, took the biggest, I don't want to sound impolite talking about my bathroom movements, but I did. And it was amazing as compared to if I were to have, imagine if I had a pint of Ben & Jerry's ice cream. I couldn't record this video because I would just have it just and I would feel fucking stupid. Anyway, know what food is. That's number 2. And then number 3, knowing how food works. Knowing how food works is so important because food works relative to you and you specifically. You are a unique snowflake. You are a unique individual, and food relates to you specifically in a way that might be different from someone else. Now, not to fucking complicate this shit, I'm going to simplify it as much as I can. What I really mean by that is you should know this process. Food has its own life cycle before it reaches you, but then it also, you eat it, ingest it, digest it, and then your body disperses the nutrients from the food and you become it, right? A lot of people don't realize that your body has to get nutrients from something. Do you think it's just the fucking sun? Do you think you're just a fucking plant? Or do you think that you have any responsibility to feed yourself the proper food and fuel so that you can go about your journey, building muscle, burning body fat, looking great, feeling great, and knowing how food works? Knowing how food works is understanding that for you and your body, all of your food is going to get made and put to use for you, your health, and your nutrition. Your health is directly correlated to the quality of your nutrition. And if you are not doing this, this is a little bit of a combination. If I could give you any advice, it would be this. Know how to hit your protein goal. If you need help with that, DM me on Instagram or book a call in my bio for training and I'll help you out. You should know how to hit your protein goal. You should know what your favorite naturally occurring carbohydrates are and have a fresh rotation of those in your refrigerator and your freezer, fruits, vegetables, etc. And you should know that kind of comes with it. Protein, vegetables, carbohydrates, and then your eating window. Knowing how food works also comes with your digestion, knowing how your digestion works. So what I would try and do if I were you is, this is the perfect routine. This is it. It is when you wake up, hydrate. Okay? Wake up, hydrate. Turn your body on, use your body. This is a separate category from food right now, but what you should be doing is, I don't know, fucking moving the body that you put the food in first. So you wake up, you drink a lot of water, put your creatine in, put your salt in. Great, you're an amazing human being. Your brain's turned on and charged now. And then what you do is you drink all the water, then you go and do some activity. You walk, you get some sunlight, you go for a brisk walk, you go for a workout. It doesn't fucking matter, but you just do something other than eat. You shouldn't be digesting first thing unless you can tell your body really, really, really needs it, and you'll be able to know. So first 3 hours, you ain't doing shit. And then when you do eat the first time, you eat high protein. And when you eat high protein, ideally as a man, you want to have 2 servings of protein for breakfast. As a woman, you can do 1.5. So for breakfast, protein. For breakfast again, more protein. 2 servings of protein, at least 50 to 75 grams if you're a man, at least 35 to 50 if you're a woman for your first meal. Next, continue drinking water and work. What you should have as a result of you having protein for breakfast, and maybe at most a naturally occurring carbohydrate or a protein supplement, protein shake, like Greek yogurt or fruit, maybe at most, you should be continually working and minding your own fucking business in life and just doing your thing, being a productive member of society, working and focused, not having the post Dunkin' Donuts breakfast crash. You should be out working, living, doing your thing. And then what happens at lunchtime is you reconvene and you replenish and refuel yourself with more protein. A man, 1 to 2 servings of protein. A woman, 1.5 servings of protein. Anywhere as a woman between 35 and 50 grams of protein. As a man, anywhere between 50 and 75 grams of protein for lunch, okay? Fucking eye-opening, fucking groundbreaking, fucking changing. Well, this is you knowing how food works. You need to eat to fuel yourself in a way that actually makes you not have to think, should I have the bullshit? Bitch, you're on such a fucking roll. Why would you want to do that? Of course not. So then next, don't worry, I'm going to show you how to get your itch off because I know a lot of you guys want to still, to food. And I do it too sometimes. I just do it in a healthy way compared to you. So dinner, what are you going to do for dinner? Prepare more protein. Men, 1 to 2 servings of protein for dinner, 50 to 75 grams. Women, 35 to 50 grams of protein for dinner. Do more than if you want to. Then for dinner, look, I don't give a fuck if you do carbohydrates or not. I think that you should with dinner because it's especially if you work out in the morning, it's good fuel. Then dessert, sweet tooth. This is really what matters most. I think you should, by the way, sprinkle in carbohydrates, naturally occurring carbohydrates, rice, potatoes, beans, fucking real bread, fruits, vegetables, real shit. Factor all that in during lunch. And then for dessert, sweet tooth, protein, carbohydrates. Now here's the golden part. What about ice cream? Well, as you can see, that's just a carbohydrate. That's fine. But what you don't want to veer very far away from, motherfucker, follow me. Follow me right now. What you don't want to veer from is getting this shady asshole to make you fat and make you feel horrible, like you have low self-worth because you fell victim to this motherfucker getting you fat. And he made you a bitch because of that. What you need to do is not fall for him. Stick to whole foods. Bitch, you can still have whole foods for dessert. Greek yogurt, protein powder, blueberries. I'm telling you, just have the good shit as best you can, especially while you're still high body fat. Does that make sense? That makes sense, everybody? Fruit, protein. Fruit, protein for dessert. Fruit, protein for dessert. What is it for dessert? Fruit and protein. One more time. Fruit and protein. What could that look like? It could look like blueberries, strawberries, peaches. Bitch, whatever's in season. Live your life. Stop having to listen to a jacked asshole about how to eat because I promise you, if you think to your senses and you at least maybe rewatch this one time so you really get what the fuck is going on, I promise you can do it, and I promise you can get fit, and you can be low body fat, and you can be high muscle mass. Just work out in the gym and really try and take care of yourself, and most importantly, be honest and listen to your highest self. Stop negotiating with your highest self. Stop sacrificing your own positive self-talk for these low moments where you have a little bit of joy for 5 minutes, but then you just feel like shit. I believe in you. You can do it. If you need help with this, please DM me on Instagram, ask me for help for coaching, DM me goals, or book a call in my bio. And become a RIP person like me. I would love nothing more than to help and talk to people and communicate with people and connect with people who want the same things for themselves, but they just don't know how to do it. That is my jam. I'm the only child. That's all I got to do. Fuck, man. I have a whole fucking gym set up in my apartment. Like the interior decoration. Anyway, you can do it. I promise. Health is, you're going to fucking love this. Vitality is a birthright. Okay? End it on that. I love you. Hope this video finds you well. Don't be a sugar rat.